Hey, what's going on, y'all? I want to address something real briefly. I had a guy inbox me on IG. Now, I don't have a lot of followers anyway, so, I don't really care. But I'm always one of those people that will speak my mind and tell you what I think because I'm grown. Um, and, of course, the one thing that the country did get right was freedom of speech. So I had a guy inbox me and say, do I ask me rather, do I support Louis Farrakhan? Um, to answer that question plainly, yes. I do support Louis Farrakhan because I do believe that here in America, black people should get certain rights. I do believe that if we are able to help you fight in a war, then we should be able to get the same exact rules, regulations, equality that the white man next to us has. Um, so I do support Louis Farrakhan. What I don't support is anti-Semitic racism. I do not support that, but I do support Louis Farrakhan and his stance with a lot of different things. You can hate me, you can like me. I don't really care. The other thing that I want to address is that there's still been no justice for Breonna Taylor. Um, she died March 13, 2020, and here we are, 5 months later, and there's still no justice for Breonna Taylor. Um, I would advise everyone, hey, go on your social media, go on your Twitter, go on your Instagram, and demand justice for Breonna Taylor. You had the Attorney General, Daniel Cameron, got married or engaged during the time there should have been justice for Breonna Taylor, during the time that he should have been investigating and bringing charges upon the police officers. He's out getting married, and it's crazy because he's out getting married to a white woman. Now, I do wanna address this. He's 34 years old. A black man who's a Republican, uh, and working with Trump on immigration. Um, if you look at the history of Kentucky, um, number one, Kentucky state flag has two slave owners in it, which is Henry Clay and Daniel Boone, which were both slave owners. So for you to be a black man in Kentucky and a Republican and to smile in the face of white people or smile in the face of your new white family and still not bring justice for a black woman in Kentucky, such as yourself who is black, is disgraceful. I'm not understanding. And Kentucky was also if I'm not mistaken, was a Confederate state in 1861. So I'm not understanding how a black man in America could support Trump, be a Republican, live in Kentucky with the state flag has two slave owners in it, and still not bring justice for a black woman, Breonna Taylor. We're still looking for justice for her. Is it because you may be too far up Trump's behind to bring justice to a black woman who deserves it and her family? Or is it because you're a good old boy who will jump when Massa says jump? Or is it because you're too busy out shaking hands and kissing babies of white people and forgetting that your black fellow Americans who voted you in office thought that you were going to help them, but you've done nothing so far but open doors for your own self with your Make America Great hat on? Hey, it is what it is, man. Um, I'm always one of those people that says, hey, say what you believe. Don't apologize for it. So if that's what you want to do, man, we got to keep doing what we feel best. And we got to bring justice to Breonna Taylor and her family. Guys, do your research. Learn your history. But yes, to answer the question, I do support Louis Farrakhan. I don't support a black man who's a Republican in America and that can support Trump and see everything that's going on right now. Peace out, man.